Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, your finances just never seem to improve? Maybe you've tried budgeting, investing, and cutting back on expenses, but you still can't seem to get ahead. Well, today, I'm going to share with you the 10 greatest personal finance lessons that can do just that: completely change your financial trajectory. These are the principles that the world's wealthiest and most successful individuals have used to build their fortunes. By applying these lessons, you'll be able to take control of your money, create lasting wealth, and achieve the financial freedom you've always dreamed of. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets to financial mastery? Let's dive in. Lesson number 1. Spend money to impress people? That's the fastest way to have less money. The first and perhaps most important lesson is that when we buy things to impress others, we end up with less money. As the famous author Morgan Housel put it, spending money to show people how much money you have is the fastest way to have less money. It's a trap that so many people fall into, driven by the need for social validation. They rent expensive apartments, buy flashy cars, and offer to pay for extravagant meals, all in the hopes of impressing those around them. But the sad truth is, no one cares. The only person you need to impress is yourself. The lesson here is simple. Spend your money on the things that truly matter to you, not on things that are designed to impress others. Because at the end of the day, the only person you need to impress is yourself. Lesson number 2. Real millionaires live frugally, not lavishly. The second lesson is that real millionaires are quite frugal, not lavish spenders. This goes against the common perception that wealthy people live in mansions, drive fancy cars, and wear designer clothes. As financial expert Dave Ramsey has said, the typical millionaire lives in a middle-class home, drives a 2-year-old or older paid-for car, and buys blue jeans at Walmart. This is because the key characteristic of most millionaires is their frugality. They live well below their means, wear inexpensive clothing, and often drive used cars. They prioritize building wealth over showcasing it. This lesson makes it clear that true financial success isn't about spending money on material possessions, but about saving and investing consistently over the long term. By embracing a frugal lifestyle, you can accelerate your path to wealth and achieve financial security much faster than you ever thought possible. Lesson number 3. Your network determines your net worth. The third lesson is the powerful idea that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. As the motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, "We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with." This concept highlights the importance of surrounding yourself with individuals who are further along in their financial journeys. The people you naturally gravitate towards often have similar financial habits and mindsets to your own, and that can hold you back. Lesson number 4. Marrying for money with a caveat. The fourth lesson is the importance of finding a partner who is financially aligned with you. Research has shown that it is incredibly difficult for a married couple to accumulate significant wealth if one spouse is a spendthrift. This doesn't mean you should marry someone solely for their money, but finding a partner who shares your financial values and long-term perspective can be a game changer when it comes to building wealth. Lesson number 5. Effective investing should be boring but profitable. The fifth lesson is that effective investing should actually be quite boring. As Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Samuelson put it, investing should be more like watching paint dry or watching grass grow. If you want excitement, take $800 and go to Las Vegas. The media loves to portray investing as a fast-paced, high-stakes game. But the reality is that the most successful investors take a much more measured and disciplined approach. Lesson number 6. Investing doesn't have to be complicated. Building on the previous lesson, the sixth revelation is that effective investing doesn't have to be complicated. As Vanguard founder Jack Boggle famously said, "When there are multiple solutions to a problem, choose the simplest one." The financial industry loves to make investing seem complex, throwing around jargon-filled terms and creating the impression that it takes a team of experts to manage your money effectively. But the truth is, creating a successful investment portfolio doesn't require a degree in finance or an army of stockbrokers. The best approach is often the simplest one: a diversified mix of low-cost index funds that track the overall stock market. This allows you to achieve excellent results without feeling the need to master every nuance of the investment world. So don't let the complexity of investing hold you back. Stick to the basics, keep your costs low, and trust in the long-term performance of the market. It may not be flashy, but it works. Lesson number 7. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. The 7th lesson is the importance of taking a long-term view when it comes to investing. As legendary investor Warren Buffett has said, "Our favorite holding period is forever." It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day fluctuations of the stock market, but successful investing is about having the patience and discipline to ride out the ups and downs and stay the course over the long term. Lesson number 8. Cash is king and keeps you sleeping soundly. The 8th lesson is the importance of maintaining a strong cash position. As Warren Buffett has said, we never want to count on the kindness of strangers to meet tomorrow's obligations. Having a robust emergency fund is the foundation of a solid financial plan. Without it, any unexpected life event, a job loss, a medical emergency, a car repair can quickly derail your carefully laid plans. And when you're constantly dipping into your investments to cover unexpected expenses, you miss out on the power of compounding and put your long-term goals at risk. That's why Buffett and his business partner, Charlie Munger, have vowed to never hold less than $20 billion in cash at Berkshire Hathaway. They understand that liquidity is the key to weathering any storm and seizing opportunities when they arise. Don't underestimate the power of cash. It may not generate the flashy returns of other investments, but it's the foundation that will keep your financial house standing strong, no matter what life throws your way. Lesson number 9. Spend tragically on what you love, cut mercilessly on what you don't. The 9th lesson is the idea of spending tragically on the things you love and cutting costs mercilessly on the things you don't. This approach allows you to get the most value out of your hard-earned money without feeling deprived or guilty. It's about striking the right balance between purposeful spending and strategic cost-cutting, all in service of your long-term financial goals. Lesson number 10. The greatest purchase money can buy is freedom. The 10th and perhaps most profound lesson is that the greatest purchase money can buy is freedom. As author Gal Collins eloquently stated, there are many things money can buy, but the most valuable of all is freedom. The ultimate goal of personal finance is not to accumulate massive piles of money just for the sake of it, but to create the life you truly want to live, free from the constraints of financial worry and the demands of others. Well, there you have it, the 10 greatest personal finance lessons that can truly transform your financial life. Remember, true wealth isn't about flaunting your riches or chasing the latest investment fad. It's about cultivating the right mindset, habits, and priorities over the long term. So, start implementing these lessons today and watch as your financial future transforms before your eyes. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel for more financial empowerment. Let's make the road to riches a little bit easier, one lesson at a time.